Ha. But we're going into the game, and Nons versus REHEPAPP on silence. Very much interested to see how this will turn out. So REHEPAPP off the beginning. Oh no, he finds Nons with the LG. This is a very bad way to start. But he did get through the telly, and this is an interesting situation there. Oh, great play there from Nons, coming back there. Oh, this could be strong, and it is. Great finish from REHEPAPP. Beautiful stuff. A very trying circumstances right off the bat. Kind of a bit of a misplay, and wow, Nons pushes him off, and he might just get the kill, but no, REHEPAPP commits, and he does manage to finish him off. So definitely some of that tactical prowess coming in from REHEPAPP as well. Going to make it 2-0. So just taking position here. Bit of a misfire going on with a rocket launcher. Might want to see RMA that rocket launcher. And he is stuck in the mega room, and Nons is trying to abuse that fact. And he does so pretty well, I would say. However, he would very much like to try and finish things off. He's got his opponent very low. Great rail on the entry. Very fast stuff there from Nons. He knows his opponent's so low. REHEPAPP barely escaping that rocket. What's he going to do? That he does find the 50, so he can calm down a little bit. But Nons is still on him right now. And there you go. Perhaps an overcommittal from Nons. And already 3-0. So he's got to be careful. This is starting to look a bit grim already as REHEPAPP picks up that mega health. He does easily clean up with the 4th frag on silence. So REHEPAPP just has to hold good positioning. Now that's exactly what he's doing. He can try to make predictions, but you don't want to poke in too hard as you risk giving up the positions here. And great play from Nons. That's really what he needed to do. A couple sneaky little rails, but REHEPAPP catching him in the back there, and there is the finishing shot. So it looks like Nons' damage is going to be negligible at this point. But as I say that, the rockets are actually just massive, and Nons does get the kill. He does come back, but it's just 1 frag against 5 of REHEPAPP now, and he doesn't really win a red or a mega off of that frag. He's going to have to work harder if he wants control. Let's see if he can string something together as he pushes forwards. Now he's got some nice positioning, pushes back in onto the red room, but he's too slow, and REHEPAPP does get the pickup. Can Nons get more damage? That's really the only way to save this situation, is really good damage. Does get another rail even though he's going up the jump pad, and another one as REHEPAPP drops only 7 points of health. If Nons could come in time, no, just too slow. And he will at least have the knowledge that REHEPAPP is low. He's got to be so careful about the ranges of the railgun here, because look at how REHEPAPP can play this. But Nons doing an okay job so far. He's got to keep it going, but no, REHEPAPP does get the frag. Now that was a situation where Nons can really go back in the demo and be like, okay, how can I play this better from a tactical sense? Because REHEPAPP was playing those ranges, playing the pillars quite well. And Nons' timing was a little bit off as well. And a nice double rail going in from REHEPAPP to finish off Nons as he was trying to get the pickup of the mega. So REHEPAPP really hitting some crucial shots. He couldn't really afford to miss one of those rails, lest Nons get a strong chance on the mega. And again, another finishing shot there with the rail. 9-1 now. Things snowballing out of control. Nons needs something to melt the snow, as REHEPAPP is doing very well. He does get pushed off a position, but he's quite content with that fact, as he does have a nice weapon advantage. You can see that coming into effect with the rail shot there. And here he goes straight into Nons' LG, and he runs out of ammunition, but with 3 health left, and he does actually die over at the mega. So Nons might be able to steal that. He does, and good rockets could just make the difference. Going in, more rockets, more LG, does get the frag, but every single time he gets a kill, it seems like that he's just left for dead. He's just nothing left on him. He never wins an item out of it. That's really the problem, and that's well played by REHEPAPP to achieve such an outcome. So here you go, play onto the red, and Nons trying to do very much with very little. And it could go very wrong for him very soon. All it takes is just, I mean, anything will kill him. So there you go, finally stacking up a little bit. But the mega did go to REHEPAPP uncontested. I wonder whether or not Nons was able to get an item time there. Item time on the Mega would be very helpful.
5-minute warning.
Gonna poke in now onto the red. Does hit the rail. Can he hit the second one? He does. Very good two shots there. Looking for another one. But he does miss. He's got to be so careful. If he gets caught out of position, he's just dead. So he's got to be so careful about this. And there you go. There's one rail. Now things are even worse for him. Here goes REHEPAPP charging forwards with the rail and the LG rather. And there you go. Boom. Gets the kill. Boom. Gets the Mega. And once again, he's got solid control. Looking at both the pickup of the red and the Mega, REHEPAPP is feeling so comfortable. 4 minutes remain in this clash on Silence, and boom, some rockets coming in from above. That's a great way to get back in the game, and even more damage dealt there. And there's actually some time before the items. This could be the opportunity for Nons. He needs a weapon. There's just nothing left on the map, though. He can't really afford to go for one. He's got REHEPAPP down to 16 points of health, but the rail will do the job, and REHEPAPP should be able to get the pickups now to remedy the low health situation. You can see he's healed right up. Nons gonna get the Mega, but the cost is pretty great. Boom. There he goes. And actually, another forfeit here as Nons does give in to REHEPAPP. And I got to say that I do feel for Nons. I mean, REHEPAPP had many situations in that game where it was so close. It was so close, especially at the start of the game. I mean, Nons can actually, I think, gain a lot by looking at the first few minutes of the game, because there are a lot of really close situations that perhaps if he played it just slightly differently could have changed completely, like getting the kill instead of REHEPAPP surviving with very little amounts of health, and then maybe getting an item after it, because that was the problem. Because when Nons did get a kill, there was no items spawning. There was nothing really left for him. So I mean, that's kind of unlucky in some senses, but definitely didn't maximize a lot of his opportunities, I feel. But we are going to go to a break, guys. We might just have Demon and Seven coming up next, which will be a cracking match. So stay tuned for that, hopefully, and we'll be back right